Hello student, in previous lecture we saw summary of Midsummer Night Dreams. Now we will see next paragraph, page number 157. Demetrius says there is no following her in this fire's vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain, so sorrows, heaviness doth heavier grow. For take that bankrupt sleeps doth sorrow woe, means sleepless due to sorrow, which now in some slight measures it will pay. If for his tender, here I make some stay. Tender means tendency. In bracket lies down and sleeps. Oberon says, what hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice in some true love's side. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue. Misprision means mistake. Some true love turned and not a false turned true. Puck says, then fate overrules that one man holding truth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath. Confounding means confusion. Oberon says, about the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look, though find. All fancy seek, she is, and pale of cheer. Cheer means vicious facial expression. With sigh of love and cost, the fresh blood dear, by some illusion so, though brings her here, I will chance his eyes against sea do appear. Puck says, I go, look how I go. Look means be sure. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's foe means we upon used by the Asian. Oberon says, flowers of this purple dye hit with Cupid's archery. Cupid's archery means Roman god of love. In bracket swages the flowers and juice on Demetrius' eyelids. Sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth his face. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou walkst, if she be by, beg of her for remedy. Puck says, captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at band. Next paragraph. And the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we there found pageants see? Found pageants mean silly behavior. Lord, what fools this mortal be? Oberon says, stand outside, aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake. Puck says, then will two at once woo one, that must needs be sports alone. Sports alone means fun by itself, and those things be do best please me, that befall preposterously. Enter Lysander and Helena. Lysander says, why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Derision means mockery. Look when I owe, I weep, and oh so born. I in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorns to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true? Helena says you do advance your cunning more and more when truth kill truth. Oh, devilish holy fry. Devilish holy means conflict between two truths. These oaths are Hermias, will you give her over? Wait, oath with oath, and you will nothing wait. You woe to her and me, in bracket put into scales, will even wait, and both as light as tales. Tales means untrue stories. Lysander says, I had no judgment when to her I swore. Helena says, nor none in my mind. Now you give her over. Lysander says, Demetrius loves her and he loves not you. Demetrius says, O Helen, goddess nymph, perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare? Thin iron. Crystal is muddy. Crystal means looks like muddy. Oh, how ripe in show. Thy lips, though kissing cherries, tempting grow. That pure congealed. Congealed means frozen solid. White hard. Taurus. Taurus no. Taurus means mountain rain. Fan with the eastern winds turns to crow. Turns to crow means turns as black as a crow. When thou host up thy hand, O lit meek is this princess of your fight, this seals of bliss. Helena says, O spite, O hell, I see you all are bent to sit against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do? But you must join in soul to mock me too. Join in souls means come together. If you were men, as men you were in soul, you would not use gentle lady so to owe and swear and superpraise my part. Super praise means praise excessively. When I am sure you hate me with your hearts, you both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim. Trim means fine. Exploit a manly enterprise. To conjure tears up in pure maid's eyes. Conjure means summon with your derision none of noble sort would so often a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience all to make you sports. Lysander says you are unkind. Demetrius, be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know, and here with all good will, with all my heart. In Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me, with whom I do love and will do till my death. Helena says, never did mockers waste more idle breath. Demetrius says, Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If ever I love her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but a guest wise means temporarily. Sojourn, and now to Helen is it home return. Then there is to remain. Lysander says, Helen, it is not so. Demetrius says, disparage not the faith, though those not know. Lest to thy peril thou avoid it dear. Obey means pay a heavy penalty for. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear. In this paragraph, Demetrius feels tired and he is asleep. Oberon quarreled with Puck for his mistake and in putting the potion on the wrong man's eyes. And Oberon sent a Puck in search of Helena, whom Demetrius should love. Oberon then puts the potion on Demetrius' eyes. Puck brings the Helena to him. Lysander is following, Helena still arguing. Demetrius wake up on hearing their voices and falls in love with Helena. Both the men tells her how much they love her. She feels that they are making fun of her. Next paragraph. Hermia says, Dark night, dark nights means darkness that forms the eye his function takes. The ear more quick of apprehension makes wherein doth impair the seeing sense. It pays the hearing double recompense, though art not by mine eye. Lysander found mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so? Lysander says, why should he stay? Whom love doth praise to go. Hermia says, what love could place Lysander's from my side? Lysander says, Lysander's loves that would not let him bite. Fierce Helena, who more Lysander says, why should he stay? Whom love doth praise to go. Hermia says, what love could praise Lysander from my side? Lysander says, Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more ingilds the night. Ingilds means brightens. Then all on fiery orbs and eyes of light means star and planet in the sky. Why seeks thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so. Hermia says, you speak not as you think, I cannot be. Helena says, lo, she is one of these confederacy, means plot. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three. The two passions, these false sports in spite of me, injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with this contrived? Conspired means plotted. Next paragraph. To bait me with the soul's derisions is all the counsels that we two have shared. The sister owes the hours that we have spent when we have chid, means chided, the hasty footed time, means time seems to go fast. For partings you woe is all forget. All school days, friendship, childhood innocence. We Hermia like to artificial God, means creatures of works of art, have with our needles created with one flowers, both one sampler sitting on one cushion. Sampler means a piece of cloth. Both warbling of one songs, both in one keys, as if our hand, our side, voices and mind had been incorporated, so we grew together. Incorporate means united. Like to double cherry seem parted, but yet an union in partition. Union in partition means two in one. Two lovely berries molded one stem so with two seeming bodies but one heart. Two of the first like codes in heraldry means on her all dictation due but to one and crown with one crest, and will you rent our ancient love asunder? Rent means tear. To join with men in scorning your poor friends, it is not friendly, it is not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it. though I alone do feel the injury. Hermia says, I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me. Helena says, have you not seen Lysander as in scorns to follow me and praise my eyes and face and made your other love Demetrius in bracket who even but now did spurns me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this. Celestials means heavenly. To her he hates and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love in bracket so rich within his soul and tenders me in bracket forsooth affection and by over sitting on by your consent what though I be not so in grace as you. So in grace means so will like. So hung upon with love, so fortunate but miserably most to love unloved. This you should pity rather than despise. Hermia says, I understood not what you mean by this. Helena says, do perseverance counterfeit sad looks, make mouth upon me. When I turns my back, make mouth upon me means make rude grimaces. Wink, wink each at other, hold the swift jest up. This sports well carried means cleverly carried, shall be chroniced. Chroniced means recorded, written down. If you have any pity grace on manner, you would not make me such an argument. Such an argument means the subject of such scorns, but fear avails this partly my own fault, which depth and absence soon shall remedy. Helena says, oh, excellent. Hermia says, sweet, do not scorn her so. Demetrius says, if she cannot entreat, I can compel. Lysander says, thou canst compels no more than she entreat. Thy treats have no more strength than her vague prayers. Helena, I love thee by my life. I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee. To prove him false and says, I love thee not. Demetrius says, I say, I love thee more than he can do. Lysander says, if thou say so, withdraw and prove it too. Demetrius says, quick come. Hermia says, Lysander, where to tends all this. In this paragraph, Hermia enters and is completely confused and frightened because Lysander and Demetrius are both suddenly head over heels in love with Helena. She cannot believe that the Lysander now hates her and has deserted her. Helena thinks that they have made plan together. Helena reminds Hermia of all things they have done together in the past. They had been best friends since childhood. She asks Hermia if she cannot forget the love and friendship between them and join the men in their plans to mock at her. She questions if Hermia had not sent Lysander's behind her to make fun of her by pretending to be in love with her. Hermia does not understand it. The two men begin fighting over Helena. Now we will see next point tomorrow.